Have you ever poured out your heart to someone, giving them advice, telling them what to do, only for you to find out that it's falling on deaf ears? Hmm. Or better still, you end up being the villain in someone else's story. Or you even get beaten for helping. Well, in this episode, we're going to break down exactly why some people are unadvisable and are better left alone. These categories of people are the set of people who you should leave them exactly where they are and just invest in where your words and your wisdom are valid and respected. So if you're an empath or you're someone who loves to help others but just want to stop wasting your time and your precious energy on people who will not listen to you, then I think this episode is for you.
This is the Floripedia podcast.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to another amazing episode of the Floripedia podcast, a place where we don't just talk about life, we strategize, we plan, and we improve one life at a time. If you're new, you're welcome to the family, and please take the time out to like, subscribe, and just give us a review because it's going to mean a lot and it's going to help us reach out to more people, help support the mission. And if you're a returning subscriber, my darling, you already know the drill. Grab your popcorn. Let's figure out this crazy thing we call life together. Now, for some of us, we're natural born helpers, right? And we just want to help people. We have words of wisdom and we want to help people. But I just realized that there are some people you don't help. There's some people that don't need advice. There are some people that you should just leave them where they are. And that is why I was inspired to create this episode, right? To talk about some of these people that you see them heading into a ditch. You see them trying to do something that will hurt them. You try to advise them and it falls on deaf ears. Now, the first category of people I advise you to run from are the people in love, aka the defense attorney. Now, these are people that you probably spend majority of your hours advising them. And this has even caused so many friendships, because you advise them, you tell them what to do. But this person who is hopelessly in love end up doing what is on their mind. Now, don't get me wrong, love is a beautiful thing and it's often one of the reasons why people do a lot of crazy things, because in this part of the world they say love is a spirit, and when someone is in that spirit they end up becoming the lead defense attorney for someone who is already a red flag, who is doing them wrong, who is maltreating them, or probably very toxic to them. If you tell them what this person did, or oh, this person is not doing right by you, the next thing you hear is they start building up cases for the person. You don't know him like I do, or she's going through a lot, just leave her, we're good, and all those things, especially husbands and wife or parents and their children. This kind of love is another one on a different level, because telling parents what their children is doing, especially when they are blinded by motherly love, fatherly love, they tend to do whatever they want to do, and you cannot tell them otherwise. You become the bad friend or bad person for just bringing out this person's flaws. At the end of the day, they will bring up your matter to the person and they'll say, can you believe when we were fighting, my friend asked me to break up with you? And you start wondering, how is this person bringing you now look like the bad person, and this person will end up advising that person that stay away from that your friend, she does not like our relationship, he does not like us, he doesn't want to. These people are just happy in their own dysfunction, so let them be. Number two set of people are the religious people, or should I say the God told me so kind of people. In Africa, religion is like one of the biggest or huge part of our lives, and it's always very difficult to draw the line between religion and logic. You see something happening and you're trying to make this person see reasons with you. You're trying to make them see logic as to why maybe they cannot marry someone, or maybe they cannot quit their job without a plan, or maybe they cannot just relocate to another country, no money, no financial resources, and any other thing to start up life with. But you hear them say, God told me so. Now, this is not me saying that God does not exist and He does not speak to people. But I have come to learn that experience is always the best answer for this type of people. I love God so much, but I try to avoid this type of people because, hmm, you cannot argue with God. Who are you? Like, once someone has attached divine label to their decisions, you cannot seem to bring them out of it because they would tag you as the spiritual forces trying to derail them from their faith. And breaking that faith is like a huge sin. So when their ears are locked and the key is in their spiritual leader hand, don't try to use logic to, bring them back. You must not like try to convince them as to why what they are doing is rubbish or not. Protect your energy from those spiritual warfare. You don't want it. I promise you, you do not want it. So once again, let them be. Please, you'll find out that there's so much peace when you decide to leave these religious people alone and let them just experience things for themselves. Now, the third one I'm about to mention are two categories of people: the I have arrived set of people and the I know it all. This set of people, the first one is a man who just probably came into cash, and you call them the new money. But you cannot advise them because even in Yoruba, you hear the saying, Olowo Soro, meaning when a rich man is talking, everybody keeps quiet and listen because he believes that his wealth equates to his wisdom. And at every slight inconvenience, you hear the word, do you know who I am? Do you know I can do this to you? Especially in Abuja, that is like one of the biggest thing they always tell each other. And then the second category of people are the academic know-it-all. Now, this set of people, they believe that the numerous degrees they've had, the certifications, make them superior in all life matters. And they will quote statistics from Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, and the rest when you are trying to share common sense with them. And they will tell you, I did not go to school for 7 years for this. This is not what the textbook says. The textbook says this. The textbook says that. In real life situation, no. In real life situation where you are trying to help them, if you try to give either of these two people advice, the man who thinks he has money and the one who thinks he knows it all, the one who thinks he has money will think you are giving him advice from your poverty mentality, and the one who thinks he knows it all will think you're giving him advice from your lack of education and all that. These people think that wisdom is can be substituted, or should I say, um their certificate can be substituted for wisdom. So don't even try to let these people know. Life has a way of giving these people the most effective lessons. And sometimes people have to learn the hard way in order for them to learn. So once again, let them be. Okay. So now this other set of people, number 4 category of people, are the ones who are desperate, are looking for a future, right? These ones, they've already have their eyes set on the prize, and they've already started looking for the promotion. They already started looking for the next japa move. They already started to look for the next way to craft one strategy or the other, one business plan or the other. And you're trying to make them see reasons why maybe this thing is not really the best idea. It will not look as if you don't believe in their dreams, you don't believe in their ambitions, and you are trying to put asunder. Okay, so let me use myself as an example. I had these huge dreams, right? I want to make a lot of money, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then I was like, at some point in my life, I was like, nah, I'm not going to work for anybody. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Unknown to me that you cannot start up a business without funds. You really cannot. Now, someone has been advising me to get a job, to do this, to start small, but I did not listen. Do you know that when it hits hard, now me use my hand, take advice myself. You really do not need someone to tell you. So when it happens, you will know. You don't even need somebody to tell you. So when you see someone having big dreams, because I have been in that shoes, I can tell you from a fact that just leave them. Life has a way of humbling people in the worst way possible, and you will be surprised. So sometimes second opinions are not what they need. Probably a little bit of guidance, a little bit of help is what they need. Now, the fifth set of people I always like to avoid are broke men and women. And no, I'm not talking about broke in terms of like cash or whatever. I'm talking about those with the broke mentality, those with the broke mindset. They always have a hint of, desperation in whatever they do. They will tell you things like advice no be food. Imagine you're trying to advise someone how to make 10 million naira when they haven't even had one single square meal, and they will tell you. So in this kind of this thing, you don't give them 5 years plan. You give them solution for now. Don't advise them on how to, do something in the future. Advise them on how to solve their pressing immediate issues, because that's the only time you're going to get a listening ear. Telling this type of people, I want you to network more. I need you to learn how to do this. They will tell you, when I've not paid for school fees, will networking pay my children's school fees? Will networking do this? Will 5 years plan give us food and all that? So save your strategies, save all those grand strategies for people who need it. And probably you can offer them your empathy, and even if you can offer them your maybe financial assistance, but anything aside from that, let them be. The sixth set of people I really do not like to advise are the pity party. There's some sets of people, let's even talk about them. They are like energy vampires, right? They just want to suck out the energy from every conversation, from everywhere they go to. Every time they're always complaining on how their boss is out to get them, how their village people are working overtime, how the economy is targeting their household, and they would always come crying and always trying to tell you how the life is wrong with them and all that. This set of people, they don't really like advice. To be honest, they just enjoy the sympathy you give them. If you give them a single advice, they'll give you 20 reasons why it will not work. Oh, I tried that already. Oh, you don't understand my unique situation. Oh, this is not the solution I'm looking for. If you try to help them solve a problem, they will talk about how the next one is going to erupt from that solution. So advising a professional victim is like pouring water into a basket. I just let them be. It's like a whole lot of work for zero results, and they will come back again to seek the same advice you've given them before. And you're like, I thought I told you about this before. So please leave them in their victim era and all that, and be comfortable being a villain when they come to ask for advice, because these people cannot be helped. They will only suck your energy and make you feel worthless. Now, the final set of people are the seniority complex categories. This one are the I am older than you set of people. How can you advise me? If you tell this type of people what to do, if you tell them, what can work for them, they will tell you what I saw. No, let me strategize it again. An elder saw sitting down, even if you climb the tallest Iroko tree, you will not be able to see it. But these people forget that even fools grow old too. Advising this type of person is like a disrespect, even in a field where they probably do not know anything about. Even in something that you've been doing for years and you're a professional at it, and you tell these people, This is what I think you should do. This is what will work for you. They will tell you, we've always done it this way, or this is how we've done it, or you cannot teach an old dog new tricks, right? And it's always very stressful. So save all those innovative ideas, save all those, brilliant things you want to tell them, because their ego will not let them listen to you. So sometimes it's just better for you to leave these people, because don't just waste your time. Don't bruise your ego trying to help someone who think their gray hair is a substitute for a functioning brain. Let's take a deep breath. This has been a very, very tricky one. But there you have it. These are set of people who do not deserve your advice, and it's better for you to just let them be, because your emotional strength and energy and resources are better kept for people who would value it. There is a reason why the Bible said, cast not your pearls before swine. Matthew chapter 7 verse 6. And this is not because swines are bad. It is because they don't know how to value what you give to them. They will turn around and attack you. Or like the Bible says, they will turn around and rend you. Completely useless. So make sure that you find a way to give those who seek your advice. Only give someone advice when they ask for it, or when you see that they are in a complete mess and you feel obligated, like really obligated to do something for them. Else, just leave them alone. They are better left on their own, because this is where you now hear, did I ask you for your unsolicited advice? And you really do not want to hear that, because it hurts. It hurts. I can tell you from experience. Okay, guys, I think that would be it. So to summarize everything we've talked about, first off, are the people in love, don't advise them. Second off, are the ones with money and the ones who think they have all the academic in the world and their academic certifications, substitute for reasonable thinking and functioning brains. And the third is people who perhaps, who think they are old enough, and whatever the adult sees, you cannot see it. And then another set of category of people are people who are broke and desperate. And also the pity party people, please leave them alone. Those ones, they will tell you something today, you advise them, they will come back tomorrow and still tell you the same thing over and over again. Yes, this set of people, let them be. So this week, I want you to be more intentional about people who you invest in with your words. I want you to find yourself in conversations where, anybody who falls under the 7 categories, you just smile and nod and keep your tips to yourself until they are ready to act. If they are not, just leave them. Now, the Florpedia podcast is all about improving one life at a time, protecting your peace, protecting your energy, and keeping you being that amazing wise person that you are. And let me tell you this, wisdom is a gift. So only give it to those who actually deserve it. Okay? Now I want to hear from you. Which of the 7 categories of people have you encountered recently? And did you try to advise them? And if you did, how did it go? Leave a comment below or tag us on any of your social media posts, and I would love to read and listen to every single thing. If you found this episode helpful, it helped you and it impacted you, kindly click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when we publish new episodes. Also, don't forget to share this with a friend who will not stop wasting their breath on this type of people. Sharing this will help us reach out to more and build this community. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, I appreciate every single one of you, and I appreciate you for listening till this end. And I hope to see you on our next episode once again. See you when I see you. Catch ya. Bye.
This is the Florpedia podcast.